Good evening. We would like to welcome all of you to our first concert. Please take a moment to turn off your phones and other devices. We are very excited to perform for you this evening. Our first piece is Fanfare Heroica. A fanfare is an introduction to an instrumental performance. The piece is based on the characteristics of strength and courage. Enjoy.
Our next piece is Midnight Madness. As the title implies, the piece reflects on the supposedly peaceful nights that turn out to be not so peaceful. If you have infants in your household, you understand this well. From chaotic late nights to those occasional moments of order, you will hear the ticking of the clock as the madness unfolds. The flute is a woodwind instrument and is the highest instrument in the band. Flute players make a sound on their instrument by blowing air across the tune hole, much like the sound you make when you blow air across the top of a glass bottle. The flute section will be playing Morning by Edvard Grieg.
The oboe is a double reed instrument in the band. That means to make sound on the oboe, an oboe player needs to blow their air through two reeds that are very close together. The oboe section will be playing Camptown Races by Stephen Collins Foster.
The next piece we will play is Furioso, written by Robert W. Smith. This piece was written to capture the never-ending energy of young musicians. This is an exciting piece for us to perform. Please enjoy Furioso.
The clarinet is also a woodwind instrument, and it has the widest range of all the instruments in the band. That means the clarinet players can play very low and very high. The clarinet players make a sound on their instrument by blowing across a small piece of wood called a reed. The clarinet section will be playing an English folk song, London Bridge.
Thank you so much for coming this evening. My name is Miss Benson. I'm new to Central Middle School, and I have had such a wonderful time with your students. They have been working so hard, If you think just for a moment back to August when they first got their instruments, they've come a long way, haven't they? Isn't it great to hear them play all together? We really appreciate you being here tonight, especially on such a cold evening. I'd like to thank the administration and the staff at Central for being so supportive and for helping these students get to where they need to be on time for their lessons and for encouraging them. And parents, we really appreciate your support, helping them practice, listening to them practice, and to keep them going and being in band. So thank you so much. The saxophones will be doing another section song, and you will hear from all of the sections this evening. Enjoy the rest of the concert.
Though the saxophone is made of shiny metal like a trumpet, it is still a woodwind instrument. Because saxophone players also use a reed to make a sound, just like the clarinets. This section is made up of two different sizes of saxophones, alto saxophones and tenor saxophones. The saxophone section will be playing the American folk song Skip to My Lou.
Beethoven's Ninth is one of our favorites. This recognizable piece is considered to be Beethoven's greatest work. In the final movement of the full symphony, a chorus joins the orchestra. The words were taken from a poem titled Ode to Joy. Thank you so much for attending our concert tonight.
Good evening. We are Miss Keen's 6th grade band, and we are so excited to show you how hard we've been working this year so far. We have come a long way since our summer lessons.
The first song we will perform for you tonight is called Let the Journey Begin. It stands for our journey in band, which is just beginning.
The next song we will play tonight is called Monuments. A monument is a lasting evidence, reminder, or example of someone or something notable or great. This piece can represent a walk through the national monuments in Washington, D.C., or a walk through Lower Manhattan after September 11th. The heroic feeling of this piece is a representation of all the heroes who have passed through American history. We hope you enjoy Monument. The next section we will feature is the trumpet section. The trumpet is a high brass instrument. The trumpet players make a sound on their instrument by buzzing their lips together and blowing into the mouthpiece. They play different notes by moving their fingers and by changing their lips and air to make the notes go higher and lower. The trumpet section will be playing a Mozart melody.
The next section we will feature is the French horn. The French horn is another high brass instrument. It was first used in the military and for hunting calls. The French horn section will be playing O Susanna.
The trombone is a low brass instrument. It is like the trumpet and the French horn, except the mouthpiece is much bigger and it has a slide instead of keys. Trombone players play different notes by moving their slide in and out in different positions. The trombone section will be showing off their glissandos in this song called Trombone Rig.
The next song Miss Keene's band will play for you tonight is called The Last Dragon. The aggressive accented notes help to show the image of a ferocious dragon. Please enjoy The Last Dragon. The baritone is another low brass instrument. It sounds a lot like a trombone, but it is played with keys instead of a slide. The tuba is a brass instrument and is the lowest instrument in the band. They look a lot like baritones, but they are bigger, heavier, and lower. The baritone and tuba section will be playing a tisket, a tasket.
Our final section featured tonight is the percussion section. A percussion instrument is an instrument that makes a sound by being struck by a stick, mallet, or hand. In this song, Hard Rock Blues, you will hear the percussion section play the snare drum, bass drum, tambourine, suspended cymbal, bells, marimba, and xylophone. This is Hard Rock Blues.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Christina Keene, and I am one of the 6th grade band teachers here. I also teach 8th grade this year as well. I just wanted to say welcome and also thank you for coming. 6th grade is a really awesome time for these kids. They grow and they change so fast. It's always fun to remember what they sounded like after that first day of lessons when they came home and showed you their instrument and showed you what they learned on it. It probably sounded pretty horrible, just to be honest. I'm sorry, guys, but it just did, okay? From what they sounded like this August when we started to right now is... whatever. Is wonderful. They have put so much work into this music, and you know, each band prepared 4 songs, and then each section memorized a song by themselves, which is not easy to do at this level. And all of them did so well with it. Can we give them one more? Learning a band instrument is not easy, and sometimes it comes with a little frustration and sometimes even some tears, but we get past them and then we can do stuff like this, which is just so much fun. This 6th grade is just the best grade to teach because they're just so excited and they have so much fun and they grow and learn so fast. So thank you for having such wonderful kids. I love working with them, and thank you for being here tonight. So with that, let's bring up the last speaker.
The last song of the evening will be Dancing on the Bayou. This song captures the Cajun spirit at the heart of the Louisiana Bayou country. You will notice that it calls for some sounds and instruments that aren't normally found in a band song.
We hope you have enjoyed our concert this evening. Thank you for all your support you have shown us over the last few months. Please enjoy our final song, Dancing on the Bayou.